December 20th.
Who's the new guy?
I will destroy your planet.
All right, Hot Topic, show me what you've got.
One movie has the earth shaking, beat making,
That was weird.
jaw dropping,
Yikes.
body swapping,
Good work. Who am I?
hard hitting, adventure of the year.
Showtime! Sonic 1, Concrete Boulder 0.
Sonic 3, rated PG only.
Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another movie review. And this review is going to be on Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And the film stars Jim Carrey, Ben Schwartz, Krysten Ritter, Natasha Rothwell, Shemar Moore, James Marsden, Tika Sumpter, Idris Elba, and Keanu Reeves. And of course, the film is based off the character Sonic, from the video games by Sega. And I really had fun with the first two Sonic films. They are just very fun, enjoyable, very funny. And Sonic 3, I just got back from seeing the film, and I enjoyed it. To me, I think this is the best Sonic film out of the three. And it's just very fun. Of course, very funny as well. The CGI, looks really good in the film, and you can tell that Jeff Fowler, who is the director, who directed all three of these films, that he is a true Sonic fan. Like, he actually cares, what the Sonic fans want, and basically knows how to do these characters right, and that's what I really like. And the film draws inspiration from the game Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog. But basically what the film is about is there is this secret facility called the Guardian Units of Nations. And their facility systems get hacked, which awaken Shadow the Hedgehog, who is voiced by Keanu Reeves, from being submerged in this tank. So Shadow ends up escaping, and Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, their team, and they team up to battle Shadow. And Shadow has these powers unlike anything, Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails have faced. So Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails end up, teaming up with Robotnik, who is played by Jim Carrey, or as Sonic calls him, Eggman, and they team up to stop Shadow and protect, the planet. And pretty much that's basically what the plot of the film is about. But of course, the film takes place after the second film, because, when we get introduced to Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, they're celebrating the anniversary because of Sonic's arrival on Earth, which we saw in the first film. And Tom and Maddie Wachowski, who are played by Ben Schwartz and Tika Sumpter, they end up adopting, Sonic. And pretty much the Guardian Units of Nations director, whose name is Rockwell, who was played by Krysten Ritter. And Krysten Ritter, she ends up recruiting Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles to stop Shadow because Shadow is causing all this chaos in Tokyo. Yeah, but I thought Krysten Ritter, she did a nice job in the role as the director, even though she is, you could pretty much say she is a villain in the film. But this is the first thing that I've seen Krysten Ritter in since I watched her in Jessica Jones. I've seen nothing else from Krysten Ritter. But Ben Schwartz, voicing Sonic, always awesome. You could tell that he really enjoys voicing the character and is really into, the character. Yeah, Colleen O'Shaughnessey, I think that's how you pronounce her last name. I probably botched it, but her playing Tails, or voicing Tails, was pretty cool. I really enjoy, the friendship between Sonic and Tails. I watched, back in the day, a little bit of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which I liked how Sonic and Tails end up teaming up in that cartoon, and, seeing their, friendship. Idris Elba, voicing Knuckles was, very good. Of course, we got introduced to Knuckles in the second film, and he was the villain in that, and then Sonic, and Knuckles end up becoming friends. Keanu Reeves as Shadow. I thought Keanu Reeves was a very good choice to voice Shadow. I thought he did a very good job in the role. Apparently, Jeff Fowler ended up saying once him and Keanu Reeves met, he realized that Keanu Reeves clearly had gone and done his homework. I guess, watched, a little bit of what Shadow is in the games. But we get the backstory of Shadow, where the Guardian Units of Nations end up finding Shadow in a meteorite, and they end up taking him to the facility, and they use his powers for like these experiments. Also, Shadow ends up becoming close friends with this girl named Maria Robotnik, who was played by Aliyah Brown. I think that's how you pronounce her first name, but we find out that she is Gerald Robotnik's granddaughter, and she becomes close friends with Shadow, which I really enjoyed the bond between Maria and Shadow, which takes a turn, very sadly in the end, and we see why Shadow, is all angry. But really liked the bond with them two. Jim Carrey played in two roles in the film. Of course, he plays Robotnik, and then he also plays Robotnik's grandfather, Professor Gerald Robotnik. And it was really cool to see Jim Carrey do two roles in the film. Jim Carrey is the light of this film as Robotnik, and I really like the stuff that that Robotnik and Gerald Robotnik end up doing, in the film. And there's a scene where they end up kind of breaking the fourth wall, which I don't want to say what scene it is, though, but you're just going to have to see the film to know what I'm talking about. James Marsden as Tom Wachowski and Tika Sumpter as Maddie Wachowski, they, of course, both did, a good job in their roles. And, we only see them, at the beginning of the film, when they celebrate Sonic's anniversary, come to Earth, and then we don't see them until like a little bit of the middle of the film. So we see more of them, later on as the film progresses. But Sonic the Hedgehog 3, very fun film, really enjoyed it. I think, in my opinion, it's the best of the three films. The CGI, of course, looked very good. I like that they went to London, in the film. But it's definitely worth watching. If you're fans of Sonic and love the games and love the first two films, definitely check out this one. It's a fun time. So, but you could tell that, they actually care about this character. And they do the character justice. But anyway, that's it for my review of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this review. Definitely give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later tonight with the SmackDown review, which tonight's SmackDown is a tape show. So hopefully, it'll be, decent. Hopefully it has a decent card for tonight, but who knows? But see you all later tonight for SmackDown.